Alright, hey. We got enough people. Let's go. Fours
Perfect.
maps. City
Um,
Plaza. Do they know which teams are
yeah,
going? Let's see. Red, blue versus yellow, green. And then we'll go spectate.
probably gonna have to do a couple of retries.
Don't
Cause
worry, bro.
nobody will.
I have faith in Crossmap's ability to just like use a couple neurons, get on the right teams first try, and then the ranked mains will just figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll just like be just like, alright, somehow wait. One of them's
Yeah,
just
I got a
left.
requeue.
Alright. Someone's gotta requeue. Alright. Should be long enough.
One sec.
Okay. Surely they, yeah! Let's go. Second try. Not bad, folks. That is some good time. Alright. It begins.
Wow, worked first try basically. Huh.
Listen, man, it went fast. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you just need one team to know what they're doing, and then the other one's much easier to corral. I haven't been keeping up at all with how this tournament has been going so far, so I'm actually unfamiliar with any strategies or any game modes that people have their strengths in. Have you been keeping
Yeah,
up?
honestly, I haven't been watching. I've hosted like one other game. All the other games are at like 4 a.m. for me, so.
Okay. They send Max up top immediately, and then Reese to go fight for M's. The stream is frozen, by the way. Thanks for letting me know, bud. Alright. That should fix it. Don't worry, didn't miss much. They're still in the first game. First fight just ended now. Ooh, vase dropping in. Cheeky. Already, I'm seeing that Cross seems much more in coordination than the other team. They're much they seem to have a better understanding and better execution of getting the resources back and playing for that space. Interesting. They're just both gonna skip Arene. That leaves a 1v1 for blue. I don't think they meant to do that. Blue's gonna have to void here, and somebody did, yeah. They could just be gone anyway, though. Nah,
Nope.
they're chilling. Alright. Yeah, I do not think they meant to do that. That's the tricky part about... it seems like already two of the same color cannot skip, because that leaves an obvious 1v1. Unless they're like so ready for it that they have somebody crossing over to the other base. It seems like
Pretty
rash.
risky.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Levetchi got a wood sword leather armor. Maybe 2 blocks, he can't do much. Pezzy holding quite a few back, though. Nah, he's dead. Alright, they cleared all pressure for the most part. And their position's looking pretty solid, but green did get their diamonds. First team to have prot, that's pretty huge. No, red keeps up, though. Red keeps up, they respond quickly. It never... the disparity wasn't there long enough to make a difference. Oh, blue's also got prot now. Now they're ahead. If they can make
Was a
something
quick
happen...
turnaround.
Oh, yeah. Now Max is going to steal their diamonds. They missed the fireball. Well, I think Kareem knows how to play this one. Yeah. Fair enough. Unlucky he didn't have any blocks. Corey gets their diamonds back. So it should just be like dead even. Nobody's successfully stolen any. I think it's dead even in diamonds, and I think Crossmap is up M's. Hopefully Reese thinks to bring back the M's here because he's on 3. Alright, they're both on 1. Let's see. Can he afford to skip? Yeah. Okay, Levechi's on 3. They can just leave him for a 1v1. And I think they will. No, one of them died. Oh, Max fell into the void, it appears. Did they get the M's back? They did not get the M's back. Oh, I didn't even realize green got M's back, actually. I'm seeing this bridge egg now. They might have traded the first one.
Blue's wooding. It's interesting.
I mean, if you wouldn't ladder, there's not much that the enemy team can do about it, to be fair.
Ooh. I don't know all these new strats. I haven't played in like years.
Oh, there was almost potential there. He fought long enough to get the pressure on green, though. Depending on how long Easter could hold this, it could be good. I think too many people may have skipped. No. There's somebody to meet him right there. Unlucky. I think that the only thing Genzio can do, yes, he sees it, is to go back to mid and threaten green bed. Or to threaten this 1v1, but he's got diamond armor and he's getting chased, so it'd be in vain unless he can just get a quick block in. Damn, green has been doing very, very well on M's. Much better than I had anticipated. All of green is running it down to blue right now. This is not what you like to see.
Not looking too hot.
Not at all. It's 3v2 though. So they should still win this, plus they get a cheeky fireball off. He gets it a diamond gem, but that separates them. It's pretty hard to access the base from down here. Gets like back on bed. There's play potential. No. There's just the ladder difference. 1v1 for red bed while we're not looking. Stalls long enough for Reese to come back and they're fine. But jeez. They're letting a couple too many passes leak through. They need to get up on their resource collection game. I keep seeing both teams, honestly, because I keep seeing 4 M's at mid at any given time. And that's that's too volatile. They're not neither of them are collecting M's enough. There should only be like 2 maximum. Let's see, did he get the M's back? It looks like he gets one of the gens back as a start. Reese wins 1v1 on bottom. I think Sun might have resources. Maybe not. M's in 2 seconds. We'll see if anyone's on it. It's 2v2 in mid for it. Staggered. So Vase might just pass, and he does. Has to fight Max. Oh, very nice hit at the end. That was the epitome of low ping right there, that interaction. They hit the fireball out from underneath his feet. That is just diabolical. There is quite a bit of tension on the blue side here. This is not looking good. Yeah, because here's the real threat. Once they pull enough defenders over to the blue side, they can just go push red. Ooh.
Good fireball.
Stalled long enough. Yeah. They can defend this. Defend this, no problem. A 1v1 for red, but no, not a 1v1. This is a very unstable position. They are defending consistently, but they're just forever held back, and God knows what green and yellow could be doing with that pressure. I have a feeling it's only a matter of time before Crossmap loses this. I found that every time I watch Tiltings, he just has no items. Wood sword, 2 wool, like piss all to his name. Base left on 2 to hold. Blazing can just go for the skip. He knows it. He might go up for it. Interesting. I've seen like infinite pressure so far being held from Phenom's team. And they're getting M's taking him back now. They're going to have to just gambit a bed break if they want to have any chance of winning this. Crossmap, that is. Someone's going to just have to double fireball, jump, skip, see if they can. I mean, the beds themselves, yellow looks pretty weak. And that would be a good one because then Irene would be a final. He's got diamond armor. So, there are weaknesses to poke and prod at, but this is a pretty, like, unpracticed mode. So I'm not surprised that, like, it's still pretty... Oh. Somebody
That was goofy.
Unfortunate.
Oh, yellow's getting pressured here.
Yeah. At least contested. If they can clear Pezzy here and the guy at bottom wins his fight, which he does, Reese gets extra hits, but Pezzy gaps up, so Reese could be in trouble. Well, he voids.
Waited. Oh, green's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't get the bed, but they did bring back all 3 defenders for that bed, which is not bad. They also have a huge string of pressure going here. If they were to get a bed, then this would be the time to do so. They have a 2v1 to ensure M's down below if they even need it. They take a nice clean 2v1 up here. Behind them, though, there's a cleaner. They don't know about it. Oh, no. And there goes all the pressure.
It's 1v1 for yellow.
Genzio knows he has to run here. Oh, yeah. All the yellows are going to come back here. One's going to chase back Genzio, and the other one's going to have to void for Doggy Jones. Otherwise, they lose. They avoid the diamonds. Blue does get a push on. There's a 1v1 for blue bed to be had here, but a red's going back for him. Looks like the attack on yellow did not go anywhere. But they did bring all 3 back again. They're turning around the pressure, and it seems like they're using the pressure better than the other team. So it is still pretty even. It seems like Phenom can hold pressure for longer, but it's like a quality and quantity thing, so it's like quite a toss-up. It's
Oh, blue might be in trouble here.
Blue very well could be if they don't see it. Okay, 4 fireballs being thrown, but they do defend the bed. Extra credit.
That worked.
Vase might get back some M's. All 3 green space. Where's the yellows? 2 yellows pushing red. Genzio gets diamond armor. One of the reds has to void, about expected. You got a diamond armor on the bed, just has to stall for a couple of seconds for his teammates to get out. Oh my god, that is so... That was almost really bad, but he gets the last, like, pixel of KB that he needs. Okay. Max has a play here if he can get away. Gets hit perfectly into the corner of the slab and lagged back. There goes everything. Irene bridge eggs to the diamonds. That's a very good bridge egg.
No, they know they're voiding. He actually might have time.
Genzio's gonna have to just skip and hope that they can. I mean, that's a fair enough play. No, he has to stay back though. He can't leave it 2v2. He can only leave it 2v1, especially if one's got diamond armor.
But it's gonna be 2v2 in a minute here. Yeah.
Right. Yellow's coming down now, but they might just have to hope. Seems like they saw long enough. There goes Areen, and they know how to play this 2v1. There we go.
Oh.
As he's coming into clean, they have to be careful for this because Reese is a one-tap. Sun's only on half. And he clutches up for him. Oh my goodness. Green solo holding 2 back, but they do have a tempo here if they can clear it quickly enough, and they do.
Another yellow push from mid
Yellow's
to
pushing
red.
into red, but it's kind of in merit because I'm not convinced this guy has much stuff, and there's 2 reds at base. I think they're trying to keep count right now because invis might be allowed soon. I missed the play on yellow entirely, but it seems like it did not end well. Scuffed 2v1, but they get it done. Seeing a lot of stalling. Nah, there it is. Wait, never mind. Areen's not getting the M's. Okay. Red Bed could be in trouble here, but yet again, they're leaving so many resources in the wind. Specifically M's. They're very mindful of the diamonds, but the M's are just still so unstable because you get one good run back with like a couple M's that are left ungrabbed, then anything can be done with those.
Red should be good. There's all 3 reds are there.
Depending on how fast Areen can't push this bed fast enough to take the 2v2, so they're still fine. It's slightly unstable because it's a 3v2, but it's still a win, and all of them are pretty smart. They know how to play it. Matter of fact, one goes down. And there's still 4 M's now in each gen at mid. No, just in one of them. But I think they're really just trying to play for a bed at this point. I don't think they're confident in their diamond game to do this. There is play potential on yellow bed. I'm not sure what Doggy Jones might have on him, but if he wins this 1v1, then if he wins it quickly enough, that is, because there's a guy behind. He's out of wool. Oh, no, he's not. Areen goes down. Now there's a diamond armor defending as well. Oh my god. That was a very weird fight. Skips galore. Yellow's gonna
yeah.
No. Yellow's not gonna have to go. There's already one there. Reese is on a 1-tap. The other one's on half. They could honestly technically leave one. Nah, Reese is dead anyway. Now Vase has diamond armor as well. That's a win for them.
He's getting pushed on the right. I'm sure they know that though. It's 2 at base.
Oh man, missed fireball jump. He's just wasting as much time as he can. That was a good life for Max though for stalling. He was on 9 like a minute ago.
Oh, green might be in trouble. Nope.
Areen gives up their diamonds for a more useful position, I guess. If he has bed breaking stuff, that's not the worst idea. Looks like he does. Throws out a bridge egg to a very awkward spot to defend on red base.
Two greens from mid going to red. This might be bad for them.
Very well could. Areen wins his 1v1 on the diamond gen. If he's got another gap, then that could be good. He does. He's on 7. We'll probably get to 13, maybe 14 by the time he's above their bed. Very unstable position here. There's a lot of players at their base. One's trying to go in for the blocking on the front. They see it. They defend it. Areen's still holding off. I still think Areen has like tier 3s, endstone, maybe a milk to make something happen. They can't all leave the bed. I wouldn't even trust leaving the high ping on the bed. This could be bad. Chokes the block in. Unfortunate. The timing was very tight, to be fair, but successfully defended.
Yo, blue might go in a minute.
Depending on how well Max can kill or stall him. Nice, he does.
Nope.
Lives on 5. They're still alive, but they need to start scrounging for some materials, like some good resources, diamonds, M's, get their enchants up, get their diamond armor game up. Because they on paper they're in a losing position. Of course, Phenom still needs to execute on that, but it's not looking good for Crossmap. From a spectacle. Corey gets a free pass here. Could spell trouble considering it might be a 1v1. No. Someone goes back to stop him. I might have just seen... Okay, Levechi has some M's. He avoids them. That's fair. They're honestly so far up. Just so long as the other team doesn't get him, it's fine. Goes for a skip, but there's a diamond armor at base, so 1v1. He can't win that. Tries to drop on Sun, misses the hit. Another yellowing from top, though. Do they see it in time? They do. They do. This still could be quite bad. Oh my god, they hang on for dear life. That was almost not good. Oh, while we were looking, all the blues also died and got back to their base, and there's one green pushed up. Max is technically at the yellow diamond gem, but if it's anything like from what I've seen all game, there he is. 0 items, wood sword, piss poor. Does his damage, does his stalling, then he gets out. Max is good at living in those positions, but he just never has anything to make it work. He might need to invest with a lot of his team chest to try to make some plays happen. We'll see if he can feel that in time. Straight up 2v2? No. Now it's a 3v1 for Bluebed. They should... It is a 1v1 all of a sudden. Easter gets enough damage to stall. Pezzy at 3 HP run into their diamond gen. While we weren't lecking, there's a play going on over here at yellow. Depending on how fast he can make this, or if he can hit his hits, then this could spell trouble for them. Alive gets the gap off, and no, he doesn't. There was potential there. I'll give him credit where credit is due. He almost made it happen. So many fights everywhere. Reen's just chilling at the side. Depending on if they keep enough health, which doesn't look like they will. If he gaps up, they would take this 2v2 well in it. Then takes the fireball. Fireball jumps and hits Pezzy off. They're running it down. There's big potential here. Something can happen.
They're on a respawn in time. Yeah.
They clear the pressure just in time. I got excited for a second. I thought that something could have happened. Oh, red gets a counter bridge egg to the yellow diamond gen. They see that their team is the weakest. I agree with that. At least positionally. A lot of choices for Genzio here, but people can recognize that it would take a while for him to set up the play, so they can just kind of go for the skip if they want. Yeah, he gets hit off. Doesn't hit his parkour right. Unfortunate. No! Don't drop for the M's! Get the gap! Oh, it's so unfortunate. Very strange 2v1 going on top.
Green could get pressured here. Oh, never mind.
They did let someone seep through. If he's got a fireball, there's still potential. If he can win this 1v1 quickly enough, and it doesn't look like he can, gets low grounded, walked up the bridge, and the other one's back in time anyway. Genzio back at the diamond gen. If he has a fireball to make this movement quickly, he can get there and take the fast 1v1. Looks like he's just going to grab the diamonds and go back. Arena's going to chase him. At least to mid. If he decides to go to their diamond gen to hold pressure, that's also possible. I don't know if I'm looking at bad times or not, but it seems like whenever Reen goes to their diamond gen through the bridge egg, he never ends up holding pressure for that long. Or making any threats on the bed. Which could be the difference they need, because to be fair, they've both been close to getting a bed, but it's still such a rock-solid game. Genzio gapping up, running around once again, browsing his options, see if he can't make a play. think Genzio's just trying to stall as long as humanly possible. Get a 2v2 going on grid top ridge here. Genzio gets the fireball jump off over to yellow. No, drops back. It's fair enough.
Oh.
And while we weren't looking, yellow makes a play on blue, but they might just have to run this one down and try to get green bed. Could very well be a bed trade. No. One has a trap. They can't make it happen.
One dead.
Yeah, looks like just a mid-bridge egg. Well, no one was looking. Now, they already lost one, which lost the final, which might by itself seal the deal. But it is important in modes like these to try to keep the finals along as long as possible. And their #1 priority here is to try to chain resources to get more resources for the team who's going to be taking the 3v6. I haven't played enough 6v6 myself to know how it evens out, but I understand that in Josie 4v4, which is a similar concept, but with 2 players per team instead of 3, it is far from losable if you're down 1 bed and both finals are alive. Judging from the character spam in party chat, I'm guessing that Genzio walked off when he could have gotten to bed.
The 2 blues are getting pressured by 2 greens and a yellow.
Yes.
They might be dead here.
Very well could be. Red bed's also getting pushed, but it doesn't look like much merit. Every single player in the game looks like they're on the blue finals right now, trying to get them out. Max gets another gap off. He still looks like he's going to get away. He's still running from 2, though. Max very well could be dead, and that's all she wrote.
Nice.
Down he goes. They did get a final over to red, but if I had to guess, that won't be enough. Especially because in 4s it is like there are so many fewer M-gens to keep chaining jump boosts. Each one means so much more in 4s than doubles. Genzio loses his fight at the diamond gen, and now Corey's going to have side pressure. Sun's going to have to win a 2v1 to keep his mid pressure here. Gets 1.
Red's getting pressured.
Trades with 1, gets him to 9. Honestly, I'm not sure. I didn't watch the entire fight, but like green team could very well have P3 by now, maybe P4. Looks like red might even have P4. It's hard to say. I'm not very good when it comes to the diamond armor because the calculations aren't the same. Could be P3, could be P4. Whatever it is, they are fucking tanky. Vay's on the bed. That looks like P4. I'll be able to tell better with this fight. Yeah, that's P4. Good movement from Genzio. Deflects the fireball. One tries to go for a skip. Misses it. Still gets one, though. And lives to tell the tale. Where is he? Oh, he's on top. How did I miss that? Wait, no. Stress Core was just alive, wasn't he? Oh, yeah, there we go. He's on the bed. Another one tries to drop down. Doesn't manage to get it. Oh, yeah, TNT. I'm seeing the line here. Maybe a couple fireballs, couple TNTs, P4. They just simply live long enough to make it happen.
Red might be gone.
Oh yeah, TNT kills Reese. The bed is open if they can block it up in time, and they do. He just has to win the trade with Vase. Red does not have P4. Red doesn't have enough prot to take that trade, even though Vase is on just 7. Technically staying afloat, but Jesus Christ, their bed is a mess.
Very close.
One well-placed fireball coming from mid. They drop down from height, and that is over. Wow. I don't even know what you would do here anymore. It seems like they're just defending in vain, hoping that they can stall long enough for bed gone. Which, to be fair, is in 1 minute and 40, so if they can keep afloat for the next just south of 2 minutes.
Nope.
There goes the bed. Everyone's dropping, not looking good. Sun might be dead. He's on 4, has to run to the back base, chasing him. He still can't turn around and take this 1v1. He's gonna have to get some help from the team. Doesn't look like he can, and then there goes all but Doggy Jones. Doggy Jones boxed into the defense. Has to stall for another 75 seconds and then to have any chance of winning this, but they see him.
That's too bad.
They see him and they don't even give him the dignity that he deserves. No screenshots, no anything. They just drop right in. And that's GG's. 1-0 to Phenom.
Wow, what a game.
Where is it?
And I think it's...
Here. Alright. Do we need replays to do the scoring? Or am I good to warp them out?
You can warp them out.
Okay.
Oh.
They'll manage. I think they'll survive. Is Ishu asking for an invite? Presumably he's playing the next one.
Mini walls. Cool.
There's probably going to be the most competent mini walls 44 we've seen all tournament, presumably, because no offense to the Bedwars players, but not many of them can hold their own against the Wither. I'm aware that Crossmap's team, 3/4 of their players, obviously won the Hypixel mini walls tournament. They frequent ranked mini walls. Pezzy and Ishu also play quite a bit, so it really is anyone's game.
Thank you.
All right. Is it best of 3 or is it just one match?
It's best of 3.
All right. We go games. I believe we just go yellow and we just watch. Is this map banned? Did we decide that?
Let me see. Snowflake is the only banned one.
All right, that's fine. That's okay.
Alright, I guess.
Wait. Alright, we're definitely gonna need to re-queue.
Yep.
Is it really yellow-green?
I thought it was red. What is it? Oh, it is yellow-green. Alright, never mind.
We go blue then. We go blue then. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see what happens. Do you know much about mini walls yourself?
Walls drop and you go kill the other team. That's all I know.
Pretty much. There's two main things to keep in mind and to look out for, and that is where they are dying. If they die too close to their base, they respawn in double the time, 12 seconds instead of 6. And the second thing is when they actually make the push on the Wither. There's something called Wither strafing, because the Wither shoots skulls out at you when you're attacking it, but you can dodge them if you just get the rhythm, similar to speed bridging. So it's all just playing for the position. They already have one on top sitting there, and if they get their shots off, hit their hits correctly, then they can get some 12s as well. You really only need 1 12 to start like a big play, but it looks like green team clears the pressure in time. Sun gets double shot, he's dead. One of them may have just been 12 on the left side while we weren't looking. Looks like everyone who's supposed to be winning their fights on green is. They have to back up into the Wither room. Not looking good, but they do get one. No one's 12 yet.
No, green's getting pushed.
Doggy Jones goes for a skip. That is a very common thing you will see. If there's too much pressure being held on your own base in ranked, you can, or in Crossmap 4v4, you can just go for the skip to claim it back, and someone's going to have to respond to it. They send another guy out. Doesn't look like, wait. Oh, no. Vase hits his bow shot. There was very big potential there. Doggy Jones goes for another skip.
Oh no, the skip. This actually looks good.
He's going to get a
You're gonna
couple
get some hits off.
Now, here's the thing about mini walls, right? All that matters is the enemy wither's health. And from this game alone, you would have just probably guessed by now that green would be winning. But then if you look at the actual health, just from skip, not winning a single PvP exchange, they just keep skipping and getting the damage from that. While we weren't looking, Blazing 12'd Pezzy, it looks like, and he gets on top of the base. So they just have to try to hold off Arene here. And they can't, but that's fine.
It's gonna be...
Arene's probably going to get a couple of hits, but that's okay. He's probably just going to die to the wither anyway. Doggy Jones is respawning for the one out front. All of them are there. They're going to just push out, no problem.
Yeah, green's low. 5. It's gonna be one tap when whoever gets there.
Yeah, so right here, the priority for yellow is to try to get on top of green. Because if you can get on top and they're a one tap, there's nothing that they can do about it. You will guaranteed get the hit if you drop in properly. They have to be careful, though, themselves, because if yellow lets somebody get top, they're also a one-tap, and that just spells for bad news. Easter gets the one going around the back. That's very clutch from him. One's underneath. If they see him, then it's good. Oh, wait, Genzio barely gets a hit. It looks like defends him. That's beautiful. DM's in 27. That's the thing about this game, is that if you can keep all 4 players alive for as long as possible, you can always just stall until deathmatch. It looks like they're going to have... one more play here to try to get the wither. He 12's one, and yellow wither goes down when we weren't looking. Oh my, I did not even see that. Right now, yellow just has to try to all 4 stay alive for the next 8 seconds, which is easier said than done because green's going to get a free push in from underneath. But all of a sudden, that becomes a liability if you can't get back in time. They're going to have to make a decision to either go above their base on their roof or underground because they cannot stay inside. Well, honestly... they're not supposed to be able to. Yellow is supposed to have to make a decision here, but it doesn't look like they're actually meeting much resistance. 3 of them are just farming for blocks, and one of them is kind of bowing. Oh, immediately one goes down with the double bow. They're going to have to... the only thing that they can do here is try to get a quick double shot on one of them to try to drop one. And they do! They do! Oh my god!
3 of them can push.
Back
Take the
3.
2 guys out.
If they can play slowly, get their health back, then anything's possible. The death match in mini walls, after all the withers are gone, the map slowly starts to decay. You can see behind Easter here, he's getting quite close to the border, the world border, as the map slowly gets smaller and smaller. Ooh, lot of shots being hit here. They all group up. This is both good and bad because anything can... it's just a very unstable position. Very volatile. Genzio has to back up into the base. He's too low. This leaves opportunity for green to push up here, and it looks like they're going to take it. They have their space. Face gets a first extra hit. And Genzio does get 1 kill, and then there they go.
GG's.
And that is 1-0 to Phenom going into game 2. Alright, so the reason we just skipped that map is because there's a bug on that map specifically where if you respawn, then there's a chance that you just get stuck in the floor and you just cannot do anything, and that has lost games so many times. So, technically, I'm not supposed to let them rewarp, but...
in all fairness. Yo.
How's the finals going?
Alright. Are you drunk?
Yeah.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know why you sounded really drunk when you first joined. That's
My bad.
No.
I'm not drunk. I am sober.
Yeah. No, that's my apologies, bro. I do not know why I thought you were drunk.
It's like...
Damn, they are getting all of the gnarliest maps.
Are you still stabbed, Harrison?
No.
No, did you quit as well when like everyone quit?
I left
Like-
after the World Cup
Like,
had ended.
oh yeah, me as well. And then I rejoined for the Guild Cup, and
Yeah.
the only game my guild played, I couldn't play. Then we lost to like some Chinese guild, no, Japanese guild.
Hey, is this score somewhere?
Why you on Feather, bro? Are you hacking?
Yeah, man.
Bro, I know you're using Mayo client. Type .c in the chat.
What?
What's the score?
It's currently 1-0 to Phenom.
Bro, this guy's drunk. Ask this guy,
Shut up.
bro. Okay, I'm going back to my other VC. Goodbye.
Alright, alright. Right side fight not looking too hot here, but they do get the space, and space can just very good reverse combo from Ishu. Irene gets hit into the stairs, gets defended, no hits taken. Faye's gonna try to make this push quick on Blazing before he gets assistance, but there it is. Oh, not looking good for right side here. Pezzy and Vase both taking too much damage. Depending on how this fight goes, there goes Vase. He's 12. Pezzy's respawning. He's 6. They're going to get very good damage. That is very amazing for Crossmap. Blazing gets low, backs out of the base, tries to get up to the roof, and he does. Now, when you're on top of the enemy roof in this game, you pretty much, your job is to just drop as soon as you're at full health. So Blazing was quite low, so he's going to stall up here, try to bow as many people as he can, but then he's just going to drop and get 2 free hits, do some damage to the defender, and then push him with his teammate, and just like so. It's a good way to spawn potential for a play. Genzo might be too low to stay for this. That's why he skipped him. Genzo getting a nice combo, taking the pressure back for his team. If he can kill Ishu, then that is the most valuable life you'll ever see. Stable position, and they win the 2v2 just like that. Beautiful pressure coming out. Arene is not looking good here, but they do not get the 12 off. They do get 1 on top, and that is going to be it for them. There goes their wither. Green's job right now is to try to keep as many alive as possible, but it looks like 2 is
So I think it's
the best
done
they can
here.
do. There goes 1, and then there goes the last.
That is too bad.
And that makes it 1-1 going into the final game. I'm just going to let this one queue so I can cycle it out. And here we go. Our game 3 matchup to Sky Dome. This map's very skip-centric and playing for the right space, being in the right position, so I'll see where that leaves us. From what I'm gathering, it seems like Team Crossmap is better with the bow, but worse at the sword. But also better with the game sense. But sword is still very, very huge in this, like just the melee, up close and personal.
Phenom's that Ranked Bedwars guild, right?
Yep, they are.
Oh. What are your predictions overall?
I think it'll go to game 6 or 7.
Alright, alright.
Give him cheeky warning. Cheeky communication. All right.
Are they gonna wake up and get on the right teams? Cool.
They did. One thing to keep in mind about this map, and it might just make or break the game, the variation of the 12 ranges on this map, or on any map, like, change. So on this map, the 12 range is much further outside of the base than on some other maps, so you can get 12 from pretty far away, even when you swear that you're safe. Ishu may have just gotten 12 right there, actually. That might have just been enough. I'll see, though. Yeah, Ishu did get 12 right there, and like, it's just like that. He was so far away, but it wasn't enough. Get 2 hits of damage and keep their pressure. Pez is going to be a skipper on the right, but has to face the 2 defenders on 12 HP, so it's not going to look that good. Genzio does get the shot off, and there he goes. Very good combo from Blazing. That is what you want to see. He 12's Pezzy, very valuable life. Ishu respawns. He's the only defender alive right now, and he just got bow rotted in the back, and now he's 12. Their wither's going to go down here. Crossmap definitely knows how to play these. They're gonna try to go in and block off their spawn, so that they cannot easily access the wither after respawning. Oh my! They successfully defend it somehow. Only reason I dropped down there is because I thought that's where it was gonna. I thought that was gonna be it.
Green's about to lose their wither here.
Completely missed it, yeah. Greens are just kind of infesting their base. The only hope they have is really like 12ing all of them, getting the wither and all getting out, but one's already dead, so they just have to try to stall, either by going up or by going down. They're separated though, so the hopes are not high. Final 2 are just on top of their own base. I'm trying to get a good angle for this. Pretty much as yellow here, what you want to do is just try to push in at the same time, not be too staggered. The moment you can get roughly 2 people up at the same time, then that's usually good enough. The only way they can really lose this is if they keep going up one at a time. But even just one at a time, they managed to just kill Ishu while he wasn't looking, and then there goes the other one. And that is 1-1 for total score. They are not happy about that loss. You know what game I've been getting into recently? That's been mad fun. I put in like so many hours over the past week. Is Satisfactory. If you've ever
Yeah, that game is a lot
played
of
it,
fun.
dude. Oh my god. I've been playing a lot with a couple of friends of mine. We've almost because 1.0 came out finally after like 6 years. They got the full release, and they added quite a bit. So we're just going through all of it now. And jeez Louise, bro, that shit is nuts.
I played it on got it off Xbox Game Pass, played it for a bit, and then I just haven't played it since, so
Yeah, yeah. It is a blast, though.
might have to play it again.
I'd recommend. It's like it's a bit intimidating to learn, but then like once you get a grasp of it, it's very good at like engineering your brain to actually want to micromanage logistics, which is an insane thing to say because that is like sounds like the most boring 2 words you could string together, but it's just so peak.
Yeah, I play a lot of games that are insanely hard to learn. Specifically like Hearts of Iron. I love that game.
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it myself.
Yeah, I'm like 200 hours in and I don't know how to do half the things in the game still.
Oh my god, bro.
So,
Dude.
takes a while.
Yeah. What's it about?
It's World War II grand strategy.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so be anyone from World War II, try to take over the world, do whatever.
And does it
It's lots of fun.
Does it play like a Plague Inc. kind of thing, or is it more of an RPG?
Yeah, I guess you could say it's sort of like a Plague Inc. thing, but
Right. Like
it's all about
Risk, but
peace deals.
almost single player.
Yeah, and there's
Right.
multiplayer too.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Hey, you can play up to like 60 people. It's crazy.
What the fuck? All right. sounds kind of complex, bro.
It is. Oh, off to a very quick start.
Yeah. From what I am aware, Vase started off as a bridge YouTuber, and I don't think that Areen, Ishu, or Pezzy has really played bridge in the past. And then on Crossmap's team, I just think that all of them have a very loose idea on how to play, but none of them have ever been explicitly a main. When I was talking to them the other day about what their plan was for this, they just said that they were going to try to get people who are good at being mole rats and then 2 people who are good at PvP and try to keep the ping as low as possible. So they got PC, they got tiltings. That's like it's like, because have you ever played bridge yourself?
No, I can't be bothered.
It is like a super low ping heavy game, especially in the PvP, because you get iron swords and 3/4 leather, so everyone's a 3-tap. And as you can imagine, the low ping for the last hit there is massive.
Might actually play then. I have low ping, so
yeah, bro. That's it, man. There's low ping, and then try to hit your bow shots. Don't get bow rotted. It's also amazing with the low ping because your blocks register so much better. You don't get hit through blocks as much. Ghost blocks in general are just like created less on your screen, so it's so much more digestible for an NA to play it on Hypixel.
yeah.
But yeah, that's their reasoning. And they have 2 pretty scary choices. I mean, I don't know if you've ever PvP'd tiltings or PC, but they are very, very difficult to fight. They just do not move, and they get every hit imaginable from as far away as they can. It looks like Phenom is a very similarly built team, though. I know that Pezzy, and I know that Ishu, and I guess Vase all have low ping. And Vase is obviously a bridge player, so it's like, honestly, they're both teams are set up quite well.
Game might take forever.
It very well might. I mean, bridge is not commonly played in a 4v4 format anymore because it's considered to just be too many people. The highest number you'll really see is 3v3 because I mean, in the simplest way I can put it, 1 main bridge, 1 left wing, 1 right wing, or like 1 main bridge, 1 wing, 1 under. But then that 4th player actually makes such a difference. You wouldn't expect it to, but it does. It's such a chaotic mode for not much to happen, because for reference, all of these blocks have been broken and placed in the past 3 minutes, and so many PvP exchanges have happened, yet 0 real attempts at the goal have been made. That's why it's like so difficult to commentate and keep up, because like, what the hell am I supposed to look at right now? They might just let Max in for free, depending on if he hits his shot. They triple defend him. That is interesting. I'm not sure how nuanced it is now, but I remember back when I played bridge, I used to be a main in like 2020, the one rule was just like do not double defend, because the idea is just like the gaps in this game just heal you to full. Irene's gonna pop one on 10 and end up on 20. So, and you always have your bow shot in a defensive position, and they have to push into you. So you're never supposed to double defend. And right there, they had 3 people on the same guy who was attacking them, which is a triple defend, which is like just the 7 deadly sins all at the same time. Blue makes the same accidental mistake. Looks like they clear the pressure. I'm not sure how it applies in 4v4, because like I was talking about before, it's such a chaotic and just like populated mode that realistically it might not make a difference. There might just always be some guy ready to take on the next fight. Huge tunnel system. While we weren't looking, Tiltings gets a score. Dude, I feel bad about this, because I might just have to like watch the goal rooms more to try to get it, because I completely missed that.
I mean, it's a small map populated by 8 people. You're
Yeah.
bound to miss a lot of things.
No, exactly. Tiltings gets a pass here. Oh no, Pezzy dies just in time. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright, well, I honestly don't know what to say to that. I just don't think Pezzy expected someone to be right there. Tiltings just walks right through the guy. Did not see that coming. Very busy in the blue goal room right now, but they can clear this in no time and then get back up top. And it's like nothing even happened. 2 bottom here going for bypasses, but then 2 are dead, and that just leaves 1 who has just been killed. 1's in their goal room. They might be tripling defending this. They are. And Genzio stalls for a very long time. That could spell trouble, but it doesn't. Yo.
Who's winning?
It's 1-1 right now.
Who won the ranked?
Ranked hasn't happened yet. It's 6v6 and mini walls. And Phenom won mini walls and Crossmap, or Phenom won 6v6 and Crossmap won mini walls.
Yeah, I expected that. I knew Phenom would win 66 and Crossmap would win mini
Oh
walls.
my god, that could have been bad for Crossmap. Oh, we weren't looking. 2 underneath in the hippo here. A lot of pressure for Phenom. But, you know, easy come, easy go. All of them are dead, and there's not much they can do about it. Tiltings misses his jump. This guy underneath could make a play. Quickly dropped on. Gets his block hits, and he lives. Does the same thing again. Gaps back up. And a goal room fight, and on 1 HP he lives and Genzio scores at the same time. That was beautiful timing. That one I'm not going to blame myself for, because I thought that blue was going to get scored on, to be honest. Can't be in 2 places at once. Bypasser falls. That is very, very unfortunate. Tilting's son digs on the guy, gets him. Don't know what was going on there. Oh my god, I didn't even see that guy there. Green lives, gets the gap off. Bunch of people in the goal room. If they're not careful, they could be scored on here. Doesn't look like they will. And while I'm not looking, Vase just scores. My apologies. I'm missing everything today, bro.
Comeback starts now.
Jeez. Jeez. Top fight does not seem to go well. Looks like a lot of reds are up and threatening a push. Base opens up a tunnel, but somebody sees it in time. Goes for some hits, but they're on 9. They're going to need help. Now he gets his gap off, and Sun goes for the backstab. What's his bypass system looking like? Pretty solid tunnel. FaZe is alive. FaZe is alive still. And makes it into their goal room. PC kills him. One's behind him. PC's on 6. They could be scored on here, and then there they are.
Yep, come back.
Just got a bit
It's
too
happening.
chaotic for them, I guess. Tilden's going for a bypass. If nobody dies here... Oh, wait. Arene gets all 4 hits. What the hell? I think I've noticed that they have just given up on sending FaZe top, and they just said, okay, do your bridge thing. Let that game sense, like, let it all loose. Just see what you can't cook up. And, I mean, he seems to be delivering. He's getting so much pressure for them. This was really the key the whole time, because, like, truth be told, the Bedwars players are not nearly, like, they're not adept enough to try to guard that tunneling. So if you just have a better idea than they do, then it's over with. But they passed all 4. One's gonna have to run all the way back, but if one doesn't... Okay, there we go.
Oh, that was
He
close.
dies just in time. Honestly, if I'm Maxter, I might want to call for a don't kill, unless they absolutely had to.
Oh, wow.
Scores once again. Now, this is the thing. Once a reverse sweep starts to happen, the morale keeps that momentum going for so long that it is very likely that this is going to go to 4-4. But then that is when it's dead even again. Once it's 4-4, the comeback novelty has worn off, and then they are just nervous about making it happen. And the other team is like understanding that they are not safe anymore, and they have to start playing as normally as they were before. So it's just going to go back to dead even. Point being,
It's
we
like
have a game on our hands.
It's like we're watching sports.
Yes, except it is Minecraft, and I will not, in my American blood, allow this to be compared to sports.
Yeah,
Surely
I'm
not! Okay, sorry.
not doing that, but
Jesus Christ. A lot of pressure here for blue team, though, I must say. Oh, man. There they
GG's.
go.
Alright, now it's Josie style.
Oh, is it? Is that just like automatic?
Yep.
Next game is Josie's style. Go ahead and update Crossmaps thing to 2. Who scored the last goal, by the way? I can't scroll up to check.
Genzio.
Genzio? What maps are allowed for this, by the way? Could you give me a soft reminder? I'm sorry.
Is Pernicious in queue?
It very well should be. Let me just go ahead and grab that. It is done. Okay.
Air show is also an option.
All right.
Let's see, Airshow, Apollo, Cascade, Mirage, Pernicious, Rooftop, Skyrise, Speedway, Hanging Gardens, Scorched Sands, Slumber, Vigilante, and Arid. Each guild gets a map ban too.
All right, got it. Okay, I'll cue this. I'll remind them. Seems like they have themselves situated. We're gonna get a first try queue with Bedwars players in the party. Can I get a GG?
Wow,
That's huge stuff, bro.
they did it.
They against all odds. Truly is a Christmas miracle. Early Christmas. It's been a while since I've watched the ranked. Oh. Alright, well. Like I was saying, it's been a while since I've watched the ranked mains play this format, but last time I watched them play, they didn't quite understand the mode that well, and let me tell you, this bridge that they've built from their diamond gen to mid is about the worst bridge you could build.
Yeah.
It's bad because I'll watch this play, and the next time they get pressure, I'll tell you. But pretty much, it gives the other team way too many options on which team they want to go for, and it makes them commit much later than they would normally in their position.
You're opening up 3 lanes.
And there goes Grey Bed. If Genji has an axe, then Grey Bed could very well be gone. Doesn't look like
he doesn't.
But Genji
Wow.
is on 13, so could still win this fight.
No,
And
tilting
Grey's
is
Bed
there.
is- Oh my god. Okay, that was jarring. A skip going out in mid, tilting Sun, getting Arena to 5. Good effort all around. Now you might see specifically, I mean maybe both teams, but definitely Crossmap. They're gonna play much more defensively, as in like not letting anyone skip when it comes to these two balloons next to the diamond gen, because they are just like generally anywhere near their diamond gen, because they do not want anyone getting onto the balloon. On this map, this is pretty much a free win if you can get up to here on the other team. So, like with a reasonable amount of stuff to try to get a bed. If you could get up there with like, you know, even just a tier 1 and a water and like half a stack of blocks, then you can get whichever bed you so choose. Genzio's gonna run back with some diamond or with some M's, and he's just
big pressure.
to stall. Big pressure, yes, but Sun can go past technically. I don't think he will. I think it's too unstable. Genzio's
No, red.
dropped on
Red
him.
might go.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Red's gone.
I think Max is beating himself up for that one because he just realizes what he did. He hit Ishu into Genzio, getting him killed. If they could keep Sun alive here, and they do, all they have to do here, as finals, I was talking about this earlier in the 6v6, they just need to get at least one jump pot each, and especially on Air Show, that goes such a long way, being able to get up to any of these big balloons you see. So all they have to do is just get a jump pot and start chaining that resource collection. Gray does have sharpness, and they both have low ping, so they're going to hold up well in PvP. and Red currently is just on a mission to try and buff up the gray team as much as humanly possible. You're going to see them potting jumps a lot, running diamonds a lot. You're never going to really see them being within 10 blocks of the enemy if they don't have to. Sun could be in trouble here if he can't get it, if he doesn't have a jump pot.
Nah, he's good.
No, he is good. Teammate recognizes it, comes back to save him. The one slightly awkward thing in this position for Gray is that they can't get a trap, but realistically, well, the reason they can't get a trap actually is because their teammate is technically on a different team, so they would pick it up, even though they're not going to actually go for each other. But it's still fine because the player is the trap, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if Genzio's going to defend this bed, even if Easter dies, Genzio will just be the trap. Genzio comes back, helps win the 2v1, gets Easter going up. If I had to guess, we might not even see Sun get himself armor for, like, until one of the enemy beds is gone, because he's just not planning on fighting anyone, and if I had to guess, he has well over enough to try to run away in the event of him getting pressured. Yellow's going to skip here for a 1v1 for Gray bed, so Genzio's going to have to run back. Max just has to stall for 2 seconds, and then Genzio is safe, and his bed is safe. Oh, and there we go. Wait! If Tiltings can kill Vase here. Wait, he gets him to drop back down.
Nah, it's a 4v1 there.
Yeah.
But they got pressure.
The thing that I was looking out for there was whether Vase was going to keep going up on top of the diamond balloon or not. And it looks like Max got him to drop down on him and commit to the diamond gen running over to red. Which is like, this is like the second best place you could be in the corner team's gen. Just stalling the best you can. I mean, he's like... Oh my god!
Genzio's in trouble.
Against... Oh, is he really?
Oh,
no.
he was in trouble.
No. It's totally fine. On this map, if you see somebody get a jump pod off and not be in the middle of a combo, then they're pretty much, like, guaranteed getting away. Because, like, no one's going to be able to chase them up to the hot air balloon. Although, there could be trouble spelled for Gray bed here.
Nah, I think they're chilling.
Irene has diamond armor, Pezzy has iron armor, and Sun and Easter, never mind, Easter's got iron armor now, that changes things. Good mod from Gray. Genzio gets back to his base. From what I'm seeing so far, Phenom is definitely not ignoring diamonds and M's anymore, but I think that Team Crossmap is doing better overall on resource collection, which will pay off in the end. If you have 2 finals alive in this mode, but only 1 bed, that is like only slightly worse than if you have both beds and all 4 players, because the jump that they unlock for losing their bed is equivalent to a bed, I would say. And here we go. He's gonna start like the infinite pressure machine by just sitting on top of this balloon with a TNT, and there's really nothing that they can do about it. Max has a jump boost and a play right here, and has the most... Oh no, but they push in just in time. There we go, and that's what we're looking for. So Sun just wasted about 20 seconds from Irene for him to go up to the balloon. But, honestly, solid conversion. Irene's not dropping back down. He's, if he does this properly, I believe he's going to make a pressure bridge of his own, and then it's going to open up a top fight. But it doesn't look like he will. He's just using that as a highway to drop back down into the diamond gen, and if one of the grays doesn't void here, then the bed very well could be gone. Ooh, but this is interesting. Instead of going for the free bed, he's going to go for the final, because he recognizes that that would actually be better here. When you lose 2 beds in this game, then invis is allowed for the team. So if they let all 4 finals be living, especially since these are pubs mains we're talking about, and they have the M's, then they're going to be able to use that. So I honestly think that is a very, very solid choice for Marine to go try to kill Sun. It's still not, like, a lost cause, because Genzio's still alive, and that does go a long way, especially on Airshow. Max honestly has potential to get all 3 here as he has jump boost. But Areen is above Grey Bed, so they could be in trouble.
Nah, they're chilling.
Areen's the valuable person to target here as he is TNT, and there he goes. Valuable life from Easter. Ran out of every item, but got the kill on the last hit. Looks like they're going to push the 2v1 up here. Well, no. I think they were going to, but Genzio saw Max pass, so he's just going to back down.
You can get
2-2 for Grey Bed.
pressure. Yeah.
This is not ideal, but I think they can win it. Never mind. Oh, man. Easter barely misses the block off. But if Max can stay alive in whatever position he's in, then there is potential. Oh, it doesn't look like he will. Regardless, there is still potential to pot a double invis and get both of their beds out and try to... Actually, I don't even know if that would be the strat. I think it would be to go for 1 bed and 2 finals. Like, invis the same base. And then the only thing that the enemy team could do is ditch the bed. But we'll see what they do. I'm unsure of their wealth. The Crossmap guild this game. I'm not sure how much stuff they actually have and how much stuff I think I've seen them pick up. Don't know their prot levels. Don't know their cumulative M collection. Don't know who's better off. There's a chance that Easter is just piss poor and they're both just trying to run out the clock, or there's a chance that they are like 1 shop away from making a play. One's just going to be on Easter, and then Genzio is going to try to make a play on Aquabed, but 1 voided just in time, and Genzio gets hit off on the final block. That is unlucky. That's the tricky part about running in Bedwars with jump boost, is that jump boost, sprint jumping with the jump pot is slower than just regular sprint jumping, so they will catch up to you if you don't use that elevation to your advantage. And it looks like Genzio couldn't make it happen in time.
That's too bad. It's
decides to void.
2-2 now, right?
That's right.
Alright, now we got Side Rush next.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a cup of apple cider, bro. I will be right back.
Alright, sounds good.
Go ahead and build a sign that says BRB on it. One second. Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Um,
What maps are
I'm
on?
looking.
Is it try to be like invasion?
Invasion, Lectus, and home game. Preferably invasion.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can I? Yes.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Just had to unplug my mic for a second. Testing. All right. Cool. We good on OBS as well. Wait, are we?
Yeah, what's the score?
Okay, we are. Score's 2-2.
Right.
Wow, first try as well. What's going on today?
Dude, listen, they're getting better. They're getting better, and they're getting better. I think by the next World Cup, we're gonna need no recues at all. Fucking who am I kidding, bro? I know that's not true, bro.
A good 20% of the games will be no recues, if we're lucky enough.
That's a solid ratio, though.
Maybe 10.
This is brave from Vase. I don't know if he meant. I honestly, so many of their team is low ping that this isn't even like the worst to have them be this low. 2 fireballs first rush. Blue hasn't thrown any of theirs yet. Blue doesn't have any, but they still win on top against all odds. At least it's a bare draw.
You have one pressure on top of blue, so
Alright, one's holding on top of blue, one more is coming from the main bridge. I'm surprised blue didn't have any fireballs. I'm not used to that. I thought that was the part of their strat, but I guess not. I also didn't see any KB sticks. Maybe Reese was their guy who had it. I think the choice behind picking Reese here over someone else was that they think that they needed PvP instead of more game sense, but we'll see how that pays off. I mean, they might honestly just have to get the bed here and now or never, because there's one coming back with M's and their diamonds, and they didn't get either of their diamonds, and it is not looking good. I was talking to the Crossmap players last night, and right now, I would imagine that they are thinking this as the Game 7, because since Game 7 is just a straight up ranked, they've kind of rescinded the fact that they're probably going to just lose that one, because these guys, like, they only play ranked. And next game up is Wool Wars, which they will win at, but if they don't win this one, then they're just going to lose 4-3 in ranked. So if they win this one, then they think they've won the entire thing. If they lose this one, they'll think that they lost. Even though they can win World Wars, get another one on the board, they think that they are going to lose the fully matched up ranked game. There's an Invis on top of their bed, as well as 2 others. The other one's just going to their diamonds. Honestly, Sun might just have to try to skip. Oh yeah, KB stick with the water. It is over if I've ever seen it. Wait.
Oh, you might actually not get it.
Wait.
You didn't get it.
Wait.
No way.
Oh my god. That is I can't tell if that's the best defending you've ever seen or the worst attacking you've ever seen. Either way, that was not supposed to happen.
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh my goodness gracious. They block up the water. If they oh, misses his jump. If they can clear Pezzy on top bridge here quickly enough, then... And he kills 2, gets the gap off, holds for the team. Just going for a quick drop. Accidentally took fall damage, don't think he meant to do that. They probably have another guy with bed breaking stuff, if I had to guess, somewhere in here. Max goes for a pass. I don't mind that, honestly. He's on leather armor and a wood sword. Gets the kill. They're holding pressure. If they can kill Ishu, which they did, and I believe that puts all 4 at base, but all of blue deciding to jump off of the main bridge, losing their pressure. And Areen gets the blue bed. There is
Not
still
looking good.
potential. There is still potential because World Wars is definitely much more weighted in these guys' favor, in Crossmap's favor. And then that would bring them to a Game 7 of Ranked, which we'll see how that goes. They do, like, there are ranked players on both sides. Reese is, like, a very, very good ranked player. Genzio is a very good ranked player, both about premium level. They often say that Tilting's is premium level. Tilting's Sun's got good game sense. Easter's fantastic with the PvP and the team fighting. So realistically, it's anyone's game. That's what I think. I just don't know if they think that. I think they'll do better in, to be honest, I think they'll do better in the cross-map ranks as opposed to I think this was their worst game so far.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick game.
To World Wars we go. Now, as far as I am aware, the only people who have ever really been involved in World Wars on Phenom's team was Pezzy. Because in the first World Wars tourney, not the one that was finalized, but the very first one that got canceled, he got a run to 100 out of 100 wins, 5k points. And apparently he, you know, didn't do that legitimately, but that's not the point. He still understands how the game works a little bit. So, I guess it could technically be anyone's
Yeah, what's
game.
the score? What's the score?
I gotta update that, actually. We're looking at 3-2 to Phenom.
Okay, okay. It's looking pretty good. What's the game mode now?
Oh, can we
Yeah,
not
it's World
spectate?
Wars. Nope.
Oh, shit.
World Wars? Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna go join their call then. And then I'll be back in this one. Okay. Just testing. Hopefully it shows on Discord well. Just go ahead and make a thing. So for anyone who doesn't know how World Wars works, it's a clean 4v4. You have 6 kits you can choose from. You have Archer, Swordsman, Tank, Assault, Golem, and Engineer. They all have keystone abilities, which can be used once per round, similar to Skyblock Dungeons, that do different things. Like you can you can launch yourself backwards like very quickly. You can give yourself regen for a short amount of time. You can give yourself a lot of speed for a short amount of time. All the kits do different things. And the objective is to try to fill the middle 3x3 all with your color of wool by breaking and replacing it. And once you do that, you will win one round. And on the scoreboard on the right, you will see that there are like 3 gray circles saying 0 out of 3. They have to win a round 3 times before they can take away the whole game. And I'm not sure whether they're going to do a best of 3 game series or just do a best of 1. But I guess that's poor research for me. We'll have to wait and see. But should be interesting all the same. And we head into game 1. This is one of the maps, the 6 maps, one of the 6 maps that were featured in the Hypixel Bedwars tournament. And that is a lot of the Crossmap team's game knowledge of Bedwars is just from that. So they should have this one in the bag, if I would imagine. There's a strength AJ2. That's an archer jump for the record. AJ means archer jump. It's the keystone ability of the archer. They do not grab the strength in time, and Pezzy instead gets it, so archers are going to have to put in the work here. Insta's up top, insta heals up top, and it looks like this is going to somehow go to Phenom against all odds. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe there was a miscommunication, but that was not supposed to happen, I can tell you that. Not any good power-ups. There's bows up top. That's good. You'll see Tilting Sun. He's the archer. He's the one who makes room for the plays. He's gonna be looking up top for the abilities across the map to see whether it's worth pushing or positioning differently based off of that. Both archers still have all their arrows versus just this one guy who's on 2 hearts, so it's safe to say that this round's gonna go to Crossmap. In Bedwars, you will often see that archer is kind of the kit of choice that makes things happen, and that is because of 2 reasons. One, its keystone ability. It can like project somebody across the map in half a second, which can lead to many plays. And 2, for each arrow that they hit, they pick up that arrow. So if they don't miss, then they basically have an infinity bow that can hit people as many times as they want. Now, their archer jumped on the strength, so the other team didn't want to push up there, which means that they could just get the fill and place all 9 blocks into the center 3x3 before they could even have a chance to stop it. That was wonderfully played from them. They didn't even care about getting any of the kills, because you don't really need to. You just need to get the round win. They're gonna start with players on top this time. Tilting Sun knows how to play this. He's gonna drop back down and play a 4v4 from bottom. And this should be a winning position for Crossmap, because there's only seemingly 1 archer on Team Phenom versus 2 archers on Team Crossmap. So this should, if they don't miss too many shots, on paper be an easy win for Crossmap. But they're having a tough time cracking open the position, which is fair. Like this is quite a rock solid spot. You're gonna see Sun starting to take less risky shots and only go for the ones where he knows he can hit them. All of them are going in for the big push here, big melee. Yes, good attention from Sun. Nice, and they win the fight. So in the middle of the 4v4 there, he just stopped in the middle to try to mine out some of the red blocks because he saw that the time was getting low on the round. and he did not want to lose. Oh, I should have explained that. At the end of every round, if the clock runs out, then it's just whoever has the most wool placed into the middle, whoever has majority. And he noticed that they had 3 wools placed, so he just went in and broke 2 of them just in case the fight lasted long enough that they couldn't do anything about the fill. And they ended up winning the fight anyway, but that was a very smart detail to pay attention to. And it seems like that wouldn't be fine because of somebody just completely pulling out of the fight and tanking hits, but realistically, the archer is not that useful in a team melee fight that he can get away with that. Looks like just one archer from Phenom once again. They claim mid and they're going to start to threaten the fill, so the melees are going to have to try to make something happen. Oh, man. Areen is hitting his shots quite hard. Sun is on half a heart. Oh, and Vase dies, so fall damage, and they take the round away. I thought that was spelling trouble for them personally, but it seems like the other 3 held up their weight plus some. Now, I don't really know if they necessarily have a strat for this game. I just know that, like, fundamentally in World Wars, it's archers try to hit bow shots and get them low, and then they call out when they should push in the melees. And Sun's hitting all of his shots, doing fantastic damage, and the melees have no problem cleaning up even a 2v3, even though they're outnumbered. 43 damage. That is over 20 hearts or 2 full health bars of players. Fantastic work from him that round. Oh, Blazing might have gotten AJ'd on and got hit into the void because he's already dead. Melee wins and takes the pressure in mid, but it is a very, very claustrophobic position for Team Crossmap, and they lose the round because of it. I'm not really sure what happened. I think it was just an Archer 1v1 diff. So the Blazing was fighting Pezzy, lost his fight, and then that just busted the position wide open for Phenom to come in and try to clean up the rest. Credit where credit due is Pezzy is hitting his shots. But I just think that, oh, maybe they do have 2 archers. They might have changed their comp. Phase on 3 hearts. Phase on half a heart. He's not going to be able to peek easily. Yep, there goes one. And Pezzy goes down as well, but the melee loses while we weren't looking. Sun did the best he could, but it just wasn't enough. Yeah, 47 damage, 2 kills. He took his 1 plus another. They're talking about a comp switch up, but I don't think they should. Sun's hitting his shots quite well. I think they're going to run triple melee, though, because I don't think Archer's going so well for Blazing. Strength at the bottom. They're going to have to play around that one. Well, he just picked up the strength and backed off and tanked 2 arrows to do it, so I don't think that was very good. Vase is on 2 hearts already. Issue's on 3. This should be a round win if they push, if he calls for the melees to push in. Vase goes down. Pezzy's going to try to hit shots from long distance, but it's not going to be enough. Genzio pushes in, kills Arena, just leaves 1, and they're just going to fill. Misses his archer jump, forgot he already used it, and then he goes in, and he's a 1-tap. Not much you can do. And there we go. 2-0 to Crossmap. That makes it 3-0 overall, if I'm not wrong. Or 3-3, I should say. Is this my cue? I think I'm, yes. We go back in. Touche, bro. Touche.
Yeah.
Forgot about that, bro.
I was a little confused because I was here already.
Yeah. No, that's reasonable. Oh, they're gonna bring in PC as well. Okay. So what does that make the team? PC, Reese, Tiltings, and Tilting Sun, or they're not gonna have Genzio playing, huh? Oh, Tilting Sun's subbing out. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I think they might have Easter playing. Easter's quite good at ranked. They're gonna have the high pingers sit out because they don't do so well in the PvP. I think they're deciding right now between Genzio or Easter, whoever's gonna stay and play. Easter subs out, decides to let Genzio in. That's a solid choice. That's a pretty solid choice. Can't go wrong.
Oh boy, here we go.
Game 7, bro. I mean, we'll see. I think no matter what, it's definitely gonna go better than the side red, the red blue 2v2. No matter what, I think it's gonna be better. But I like Phenom does specifically main this niche mode of like private Bedwars 4v4 versus the other team who mainly mains like the pub games, the public games. So it might just be like it might be a war of familiarity, just like whoever is like more used to playing the game, more locked into keeping track and managing like resources and stuff like that, or I don't know. I really don't know. It's anyone's game. Bridging late. Could just be accident, could just be a new strat. I really don't know. They have a much better plat, but this is just going to get fireballed immediately. Good team fighting from Crossmap. They have Reese stalling the... Uh-oh. They're leaving Reese to die. Oh, they read through it. That's quite common. You'll see people doing that. They'll place a sideways pillar so they can fireball to the side. Makes it less likely for them to hit it back and more likely for a kill. But they saw it coming because it's quite common. Everybody on Phenom is low, but none of them are dead yet, so really anything can happen. Looks like they tried to go for a first rush and couldn't make it happen, so Vase is just going to consolidate and try to bridge to their diamonds. Definitely not bad. This is definitely not a bad position for them. That ladder clutch where he lives was very, very nice. PC has...
Genzio's making a big push.
Oh my god, they already wooded up their bed. I guess that's playing safe for you, huh? No potential of losing bed first rush. They're going to get bridge to their other diamonds as well, and PC has no items to try to win this 1v1. Can't get it done. Vase is going to get back maybe 4 diamonds, and they're bridging to the other diamonds as well, so they're going to have to... Aishu, bare minimum, going to void them, and I think he will because he knows he has a 2v1. He hasn't voided them yet, though. He voids himself. Looks like they traded 1 diamond bridge. In this life, they're definitely going to have to get the other diamond bridge out. Otherwise, they are just in a losing position, and I hope that Max realizes that. It does not look like he does. They're just going to try to go for top pressure overall. And Red gets back with one of their diamond gens, voids the other, and then bridges to their own. So they are up on diamonds by quite a bit here. Actually, maybe not. There's a chance that Green got back one of their diamonds. It's very possible. It could be much more even than I'm giving credit for. They did get a diamond bridge out to the other diamonds. 3 at green, 1 holding back the others. PC gets an amazing hit there. Did the most you could ask for, really, in an outgeared fight. Gets the guy to 4. He has no blocks to try to make something happen on low mid. They do have to watch out for him, though, because even though he's on 4, he still can void diamonds, which is always bad. 2 are low mid though, so they could just decide to skip and go for top pressure. It does not look like they will. They're going to bite. They're going to try to go for Areen. Kills Areen, no problem. One runs back through their diamonds, picks it up, and takes it back. Getting rid of a lot of pressure generating play. One's just going to decide to void as the other one stays at the diamond gen because they hear that they're losing on top. Pezzy has no blocks, but he is going to get to their diamonds and void them. And he's only voiding 1 here, but that does, or 2, but that does add up over time. You cannot habitually let them void like 1 or 2 diamonds because like very quickly that starts to mean like a couple of trips later you're losing out on P2, right? And that is just no good. So they are going to have to try to be more attentive with that. I think right now Phenom is leading in the diamond game, but the Crossmap is not that far behind. Let's see, it's Sharp and Prot versus Sharp and no Prot. Maybe I was wrong. Phenom also seems to have a diamond armor going as well. Or is that Sharp? It is Sharp. Okay. Down goes the diamonds, down goes Ishu, and they are going to have to scrounge to get some resources now if they want to try to stay in the game. Gonna have to take this 2v1. Max loses out on some diamonds. Reese is running for his life, just 2 blocks away from losing all the resources he just tried so hard to get. Areen's just gonna let him go and take their diamonds back. That's not a bad play.
Big pressure from red here on green.
Oh yeah. It's tough
Gotta
because
lose all that.
red is far enough ahead to where they can put a lot of presence up on top, and it will have to be answered. But green has to both deal with that top pressure and also play catch up with the big resources. But all 4 of them just died to just 2 players, so it is not looking good for them. They do get Prot on the board, but they're going to have to get Sharp soon, or else they are just not looking good.
Green wooding.
Green finished wooding. They trade off the last guy, and Max has a big 1v1 here to try to make this pressure count. He's just going to let him go and build the diag out and try to hold for himself because all 3 are in their gen. Max is very good at holding, so if they can try to find a way to get rid of Pezzy, maybe they can come up and make a play. At the bare minimum, they can play some catch up with some resources. Tiltings gets hits down. Chased, kills him. Ishu does get the pass, though. So there is technically an available 2v2, but Tiltings has 0 blocks and 2 HP to try to make it happen. Can't get that other kill, but he did a good job stalling. One's going to be inked from side, but that is still a 2v1 to try to get their bed, which is just never possible. Voids their diamonds, not bad. Voids it in the last second, too. That was a good string of pressure. They did make some stuff happen. Looks like they got some diamonds back, maybe some M's. And Genzio's low mid right now with 2, trying to figure out the best way that he can stall and do damage. He's going to try to run into the diamonds. If he doesn't get it hit here, then he does get it. But as to whether he can get into a voiding position, not so possible. Looks like Ishu's going to get it done. The other ones, meanwhile, they lose on top. And they have 2 holding them, 1 running back from their left diamonds and 1 running to their right. They're going to have to answer to this right guy very, very quickly, or else it's going to be gone as well. Looks like it is. Genzio's going to have to, on 10 HP, figure out a way to get rid of Ishu because he's running back with 1 of their diamonds and he does not want that to happen. Has to stop to answer for a fireball and almost gets him too. I'm honestly surprised. Ishu had to double clutch in order to get rid of him.
Green's going to be pushed back quite a bit here.
Yeah, I mean, Red's up on Sharp, closer to Prot 2. Green doesn't even have Sharp in the door, much less working on Prot 2. It's not looking good. They're going to have to hope for a miracle here, but Red is just not letting more than 3 diamonds ever land at a diamond gen, so they're going to have to play the long game. It's tough, because you have to stay calm if you're green here, because the only way you can win is by just winning those margins that were taken from you back, but it is so hard to do that. Looks like they get Sharp on the board now. If they can wipe off this pressure, then they do have a fighting chance. But
yeah, they got 4 reds.
They got
One
3 on
side.
top, 1 from the right, and 2 of them at diamond armor. It is not something you.
It's not looking good. Okay, one red's at other gen. I think
they're
that,
dropping the 3v3 here. There is technically potential, so
yeah.
you can't even blame them. No. It's still very, very possible to save this. If they can get around to the other side
Nah,
of the
it's
bed in
gone.
time, then it's savable. It doesn't look like they can.
GG's. Or not yet.
Playful Reese is still alive. Will he make it happen?
He's got it.
Looks like he's given up.
That's unfortunate.
They're not even giving him the dignity of taking a screenshot when a man asks for it. Now that is just poor sportsmanship if I've ever seen it.
Well, not a bad final.
Not at all, bro. You can't ask for more. Went to game 7. It was intense. Well played to both sides.
Very entertaining.
Yes.
Game 1 was good.
Game 1 was good. Lasted about 30 minutes. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.